Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button and make sure notifications are turned on. Okay, today's reading is going to be about messages from either an ancestor or a departed loved one that you were close to in this lifetime. I will attempt to get a basic description of this person by picking an archetype card from this deck and speaking about the characteristics that you can relate to, or if it's a representation of an ancestor that's coming through and just has something to say to you, you'll know that too. All right, Spirit, please bring forth an ancestor or departed loved one for Aquarius who wants to speak about something important, urgent, or just has something that simply needs to be said. All right, we have Thief. All right. Light attribute says, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. The shadow attribute is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Okay. So this ancestor had, I feel like this ancestor had a set of moral beliefs that could be considered on the fence or right on the line to some. Probably to the average person that, you know, they'd walk the line. Okay. So they wanted to do good. They do want to shed light on these things. But in their lifetime, they've probably done some things where they may have manipulated or did things that in the afterlife now they question or wondered, or maybe they should have listened to their inner voice a little more. And so they're coming through, I think, because they're relating with you on some level in that way. Maybe you're crossing into some territory that is morally gray and they don't want to see what happened to them happen to you. But let's find out some more. All right, ancestor of Aquarius or departed loved one, what would you like to talk about? What subject or circumstance do you want to talk about? Seer, see beyond the current situation. Okay. And drum, dream and journey. All right. So, Aquarius, you are kind of a hidden person, I think. You hide behind things, people, situations, emotions, or lack thereof, community. You see beyond what the average person does, but you also do it from a distance. Some people might be suspicious of you for that. I think you do have enough family and friends that you're okay. You have the social requirements that you need, or you have the affection that you need. However, I don't think that you're above doing what needs to be done to take care of yourself. So this is like, I get the sense that you take care of yourself, and that's what matters. And There's nothing wrong with that except if it starts hurting the people around you. Maybe not considering their point of view, maybe not considering how they feel about a certain situation. And so the thief in that situation is you're stealing, or you're not able to, how do I say this? You have a connection to the spiritual realm. You have dreams and you understand certain things, but that's also segregated you from the average person because you're a little different, right? Some people are afraid of you. Some people are intimidated by you, and you're not above using those things for your own gain. So I'm not placing judgment here. I'm just stating what I see. And this is how you've survived. This is your mode. And your ancestor or your departed loved one sees this and shares this ideal and way of thinking. They also know that while they may have had that time in their life when they were like that and they understand, they also know that it can also harm you in the long run if you stay in this way of thinking or way of believing that the world is and how you have to interact with it. So let's get some more information. What can your Aquarius descendant do about this? Ancestor or departed loved one. Because I feel like you, Aquarius, do feel left out. You do feel estranged in some way, and you're using that as a smokescreen and like making people even more frightened or more intimidated or more curious about this mysterious you that seems to have some kind of like one foot in the other realm, because you can do freaky, crazy, scary things that other people can't, maybe. Anyway, yeah, let's find out some more. Tell me what to process, ancestor, for your descendant. We have karmic board. And cosmic lives. Okay. Okay there, Aquarius. So you are more than what meets the eye. I'm going to say that you've lived many lives as different types of beings. You have accrued karma, both positive and negative, for your actions or lack thereof, for your beliefs, or for your what you've done, how you feel, what you say, that sort of thing. And that does kind of intimidate and scare some people. And while there is a sense of power in that, it's not sustainable because you're working with fear. You're not working with love. And while you may not fear yourself, keeping others afraid or intimidated by your different ways, or it's not going to get you the help that you want, or it's not going to get you the things that you want in life, because there's more to life than being mysterious. And while there are some people that will be curious and want to know more, I don't think that's going to be very fulfilling for you. So there's a sense of you're still looking for what your purpose is, for what your reason is, and there's some karma to deal with in this lifetime. This ancestor recognizes this and wants to help you out with this and wants to be here for you, and understands that what one person says is morally right or wrong isn't necessarily what the next person, and doesn't necessarily match what you find morally right or wrong. Because you've got to do what's right by you, whatever that is, no matter what someone else says. I think you know this. And it's more cause for just kind of being distant or separate from the average person, because you just see and feel things differently. You've lived many lives. You've got knowledge that the average person doesn't have, and that's intimidating. All right, let's find out more. Let's go deeper. What are some potential obstacles, ancestor, or what are some things that are hidden or the hidden influences going on here for Aquarius? What else does Aquarius need to know, ancestor or departed one? The Seven of Cups, the Empress, Strength, Queen of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups. All right, there's a lot of feminine energy here. Okay, so in your heart of hearts, way deep down, whether you realize this or not, you are a very caring, loving, sensitive, nurturing individual, more on the feminine side, whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. You have more of that receptive, nurturing, caring, loving, internal aspect of who you are. And that's why you have access to this knowledge and you understand your karma. And I think you have access to your cosmic lives through your dreams and through this lifetime. And in fact, with this, it's like you know about a lot of different realms. You understand a lot of different dimensions. There's lots of different things out there, different ways of going about living. You understand that what one, like I said, what someone calls morally right or wrong isn't the same as what someone else is and says. And you have a mind of your own, and you have a lot of choices as far as a spiritual aspect of which way to go or who to call upon, or to be covered or cloaked in spiritual energy. But underneath it all, and what I don't think very many people at all really know about you, is that you are very strong. Well, I think people know you're strong, but they don't know how much of a mothering, instinctive, intuitive, loving, nurturing person you really are. And the reason why you hide like this is because to protect yourself, because you have been hurt by what other people have said or done or haven't said, or whatever the situation is. Growing up, you had a rough childhood. Whatever is going on that caused you to be more hidden, aloof, discreet, kind of mysterious, a little bit intimidating. Those are all defense mechanisms because you've been hurt and because you are very special. You have a lot of emotions and a lot going on inside, and very caring, and the world can be a very uncaring place. So this is your way of protecting yourself. But as you work through all of your stuff, and I think you already know this, you have your own mission, you know that you are, you're here for a reason, for purpose. You may not know exactly yet, but you know you're something really special, and you have a job, or you have something to do or to give or to show the world. Whatever your wishes are, whatever your desires are, you will get them. It may not come right away, and it may take some time before you get that, because I think you need to integrate your femininity more, and being more open, or being a little more vulnerable, so that people can get to know you a little bit more and start to care about you. And I think that is a wish of yours, because you are such a softie on the inside. But it's going to take so much for someone to break through all of your walls and all your obstacles and all the things that you've put up to make sure that no one else can hurt you. So as you work through some of this stuff and maybe thin your walls a little bit, or there's someone that comes in that can kind of like poke through, and it like maybe even scares you a little bit, know that that is part of your karma, or part of what you're here to do or learn or to show or to share. And you will get that wish fulfilled. I just don't see it happening today, tomorrow, or even in like the next week. This is over time. 9 of Cups, 9 months maybe, 9 months to even like 9 years, I'm guessing. I think it's going to be a year or so before you get more in tune. Like, I think you're already in tune with some things about yourself, but there's a little bit of loneliness in it, and you're going to get your wish of finding a very nurturing, loving partner. But it's going to take some time and you softening a little bit of your shields, okay? All right, let's get some final messages. Final messages for your Aquarius descendant, ancestor, or departed loved one. Last words. What else does Aquarius need to know? Show that you care. Yeah. You're going to have to kind of break down some of those walls. With this thief, it feels like you're afraid somebody's going to take something from you if you open up. But that can't never be stolen. That's what this light attribute is. Shed light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Whatever it is you're afraid of being stolen can't be stolen. And this ancestor is here right by your side to tell you that. And you are available or open and available. It is okay to show that you care. And then love that you are different. Oh, perfect. Because you are different. You are way different. Your ancestor was a little different. And probably suffered a lot too for being different. And this ancestor really wants you to connect to your heart. Connect to the love. And not focus so much on the fear or the shadowy type of defense mechanisms that you've been using. It's time to kind of move forward with that. You've learned all you can out of that part of your life, okay? Okay, I believe that's all the messages I have for you, Aquarius. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.